welcome back to another video on the channel. And today, in the nice, lovely Newcastle, it's 23 degrees or something, so it's very nice. I thought, let's record a video outside, so I've never done before, so it's quite like a bit nerve-wracking. Like people come, well, not nerve-wracking, but like people walking past thinking I'm strange, it's a bit weird. But I thought, let's get out of my comfort zone a bit. So if I'm looking around, it's because of a bit of that. But yeah, so basically I'm going to talk about Newcastle today, and it's just a quick video, nothing planned. And obviously Newcastle's my team, and I'm going to do much more videos on Newcastle in the future as well, so make sure you like, subscribe and comment for stuff like that. But yeah, so today I just want to give you my thoughts on like last season and what I want next season and signings I want to get through the door, and how I want them to get done quickly and stuff. So we'll start off with last season. Started the season great with a win against Nottingham Forest and stuff, and just from there really it carried through. We had a little rough patch, I'd say, just after the World Cup. We had a great patch before the World Cup. Came at the wrong time for us, World Cup really, because we were flying. And then came to the World Cup, came back. I think there's a couple of losses in there, but a lot of draws in there, like 0-0s, 1-1s and stuff. I've got season ticket and stuff, so I can't remember like every game pretty much at home. I think one of the games where it was 1-1 and then it was Isaac, I think, scored a header or something in the last minute to give us a win, which was nice. And I think that's where we kind of picked up and got ourselves to the Carabao Cup final. Then before the Carabao Cup finals, it was like 3 games where we had a little dip as well. We did have hard games, don't get us wrong. We played Liverpool, and Pope got sent off and stuff, and I think our heads were just at the Carabao Cup final, which was alright. We didn't win the cup final, but I was proud. I went, and I was very proud to be a Newcastle supporter and see my team walk out at Wembley, and I know there's going to be more of that to come and stuff. So that was nice to see. And then obviously just after that we were flying really. I think we only lost like 1 or 2 more times. I think it's two. I could be wrong. 3 more times. I think we lost to City the week after the cup final. Yeah, you had, because I went. We lost to Villa 3-0. I went to that as well, Villa Park. Bad luck, and I know. And then we lost to Arsenal at home, which was a tight game. Could have went either way, but fair enough. Arsenal beat one. I think we only lost twice at home last season, which against Liverpool and Arsenal, which isn't a bad record, Got like a 3-3. City beat United 2-0, famously beat Tottenham 6-1. That actually today, 1 goal off the match game of the season, which I was happy about, and probably deserved. We beat Arsenal's 3-2 game against Bournemouth, which was also a great comeback. I think they were like Arsenal went 1-0 down in like 30 seconds or something, and then Reece Nelson scores in like the 93rd minute to win it for Arsenal. That's when I really believed Arsenal might actually win the league, but obviously they didn't. But yeah, so we ended in 4th place. I think level points mine. No, I think Man U finished like 1 or 2 more points above, because we drew with Chelsea last game of the season. Anthony Gordon scored, and to be honest with you, I wasn't bothered about third off finishing 4th. It was just about like getting in the top 4, which we had done, and I was very happy about that. We play Champions League next year. It's not one of them things where I expect we'll win the Champions League next year. I don't. I expect we to play with the best of our ability and see what happens. And if we can get far, we get out of the group stage, I'll be buzzing. Drop in the Europa League, I'll be like, well, it just depends on the group you get really. Can't really make early predictions on going out 3rd in the Europa League now or winning the group. I think we're all going to be guaranteed a good team. I'm hoping. For me, I want to see we play one big team at least, and I think it would have to be, if I could pick a team to play for one hard game, I'd probably be Real Madrid. I want to say like Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, whoever the new striker's going to be, Valverde, Camavinga, Tuchemani, Eder Militao. They've got Courtois, who shows up all the time in big games. Or I'd like to see PSG. To be fair with PSG now, with Messi leaving and if Neymar leaves and stuff, I think obviously the only reason I want to see PSG is because I really, really want to see Mbappe live. That would be sick. I've seen him the CR7 live, goal against them at the Old Trafford, and I've seen him play at St James's Park. That was nice. But yeah, so I'm excited for the Champions League, and I think next year for me, if you said to me, Kieran, where do you want your Newcastle to finish next season? I'd probably say I want to say top 7, but with a cup. If no cup, I want to be in the top 5, because I think 5th place next year gets to Champions League, like something to do with how good our ratings are in Europe or something. Like, I think it's like, if say like Man City, Liverpool and Newcastle got really, really far in the Champions League, then we've got a better chance of getting into the Champions League. I think like 2 teams get an extra Champions League place to make it 36 teams, and they go into a big league, and then the top 7 or the top 8 qualify at the round 16, and the next 8 go into a playoff, and then the 8 teams that win makes the round of 16. So it's basically like a round of 32, and if you win that, you go. If you finish outside the top 8, you go into the round of 16. But ideally, you want to finish in that top 8 because you want to be in the you want to not play an extra 2 games of football if it's neither do. But yeah, so now going into summer now with Newcastle, you know, there's talks actually that we're favourites to beat Spurs for the signing of James Maddison, which I hope we are. That'd be nice. But we'll see. You know, people are saying like, do I want James Maddison? I think James Maddison's an elite player. I think you do want James Maddison, and I think he goes to the next level in this Newcastle team, playing with like a Bruno, a Joe Linton. You know, it's adding quality. And if you said to us like last summer, if we signed James Maddison, you'd be like, holy shit, we've signed James Maddison. It's like, he's a great player, James Maddison, and I really hope we get the deal done. I also think we'll be looking for a winger. As thought that St. Maxi could be going. I hope not. You know, I like St. Maximin, even if he's not going to be a starter. I'd like him there. He's a player that when we were before the Saudi takeover happened and stuff, and before Eddie Howe came in, it was like, right, give the ball to Maxi and you'll get out of trouble, or you'll score a goal, you'll give away an undeserved win. And Maxi was a big reason why we did stay in the Premier League a lot of years. And so I'd like to see him stay, but if he goes, it goes. You know, I'll have massive respect for St. Maximin always, and he'll always be a player in my heart, to be honest, with Newcastle, because he took me through the shit times and you see how in the good times. But I would think we should sign a winger, and I think for me it's got to be a right-sided player, even though Maxi's on the left. I think you've got Gordon on the left, Isak can play on the left. So I would like to see that. Obviously you've got Jacob Murphy and stuff for the right-hand side, but I think, to me, I was saying like either a brand new left wing, a brand new right wing, or I would like to see a striker and a winger come in, and then I think we need 2 midfielders. I want to see a centre back. We'll link with Kim Min-jae. Apparently Man United and Newcastle are going to fight for Kim Min-jae, to be honest with you. I would love to have him, but I think he'll choose Man United just because you would say they are a bigger club. I hate to admit it, but they are, and they've won Premier Leagues and stuff. But I think our project could be more inspiring to a player like him, but then you've got to think of Man U's background. But we'll see what happens. But I'd like to see Kim Min-jae come to Newcastle, but definitely a centre back. I'd probably say a right back would be linked with Kyle Walker-Peters, also being linked with people like James Ward-Prowse for the midfield, but I'd like to see that. I think a left back, I'd like to see a left back come in, like a decent quality left back. And then I think we're fine for goalkeepers, maybe bringing a backup, but to be honest with you, I hope the Dubravka stays, but I think he'll move on this summer because he's at a stage of his career where he's only got a few years left. He'll want to play football, and he's a good keeper, you know. You could get into some Premier League teams. I think he could definitely get into some Premier League teams. He's a good keeper, but we'll see about that. And then obviously I think Lascelles is linked to make a move to Luton. To be honest, I love Lascelles. He's been a leader here for ages, but I would love to see Lascelles go to Luton and play every week because he's been a legend here for me at Newcastle. Like, I cast him as a legend. I like to see that. Obviously you're going to have your likes of Isaac Hayden, who's been on loan, going out. You're going to have Jeff Hendrick leaving. It's going to be a lot of freed up numbers and money off the wage bill, guys. But I'll come to you with more videos soon of how I think Newcastle do in the Champions League, more in depth in the Premier League. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.